Hello everyone. Ever wish you had a personal barista in your kitchen? One with the precision of a scientist and the charm of a cool professor? Meet the XBloom Studio coffee machine. An all-in-one specialty coffee maker that's part high-tech gadget and part coffee artisan. It's designed to brew cafe-quality pour-overs at the touch of a button, yet also let you geek out with full manual control when you want it. In this overview, we'll dive into the XBloom Studio's key features, design, and how it fits into the real-world routine. Okay, so first off, let's talk about its design and aesthetics. The XBloom Studio is not your typical coffee maker. Its sleek, futuristic design immediately stands out. The machine is built as two minimalistic cuboids, available in midnight black or moonlight white, that almost feels to float together, a nod to its modern engineering pedigree. Fun fact, it was actually conceived by veterans of Apple's design team, and it shows. The look is clean and space-age with a mix of premium materials. It's made from food-grade plastic and silicone to stainless steel and aluminum. It's giving a solid, high-quality feel. Despite all the tech inside, it has a compact footprint about 6.7 inches by 8 inches and 16.8 inches tall. And that means it can tuck neatly on your counter, even in a small apartment kitchen, without dominating your space. The design isn't just for show either. For example, the water reservoir hides in the back. If you want, you can even plumb it in directly to a water line if you're super serious about never refilling. And on the front, an LED matrix with 3 tactile knobs are subtly integrated, giving you control over brewing settings with a satisfying analog touch. Overall, the XBloom's aesthetic is modern yet inviting. It looks like a piece of tech art, but one that immediately says, let's make some coffee. Enough talking about the outside, let's talk about the inside. Let's break down what makes the XBloom Studio special. This is an all-in-one coffee station. The XBloom combines a grinder, a brewer, and a scale seamlessly into one device. No more juggling over separate equipment. This single machine grinds your beans, heats your water, and pours the coffee with robotic consistency. It's essentially your personal pour-over barista in a box that delivers cafe-quality results cup after cup. At the heart of the XBloom is a kinematic pouring system, a spout that actually moves and pours water in different patterns, center, spiral, and circular, to mimic how an actual barista would pour. It uses electronically controlled temperature and flow, so the water hits the coffee at just the right heat and speed. The result is optimal extraction of flavor, whether you prefer a gentle flow for a delicate light roast or a thorough saturation for a robust brew. No need for a separate grinder, the XBloom's got a serious one already built in. It features a 48mm conical burr grinder with 80 adjustable grind settings, covering everything from fine espresso to cold brew coarse. You can even adjust the grind speed. It goes anywhere from 60 to 120 RPM for extra fine tuning. It even has neat touches like an anti-static ionizer to reduce coffee clinging and a ground sweeper for even distribution. And if you need to grind coffee for another type of brew method, such as French press or AeroPress, you can just use the grinder by itself on demand. I think we can all agree that precision is key when it comes to pour over, and the XBloom's drip tray doubles as a high precision scale, accurate to 0.1 gram. It measures your coffee as it brews, ensuring the ratio of coffee to water is spot on. The machine comes with an Omni Dripper, basically a brew basket, that works with a standard Copilot way of 155 paper filters, just in case you want to use your own beans, or you want to use it with the special XBloom XPods capsules. The entire brew mechanism is smart enough to detect solids versus liquids, so it knows when the brew is finished, and it can even just dispense hot water for tea or instant foods if you need. One of its hallmarks is its compatibility with XPods, which are pre-dosed whole bean coffee pods exclusive to XBlooms. These aren't your typical capsules. Think of them as mini pour-over kits. Each XPod comes with about 15 grams of fresh whole beans from Top Craft roasters, plus its own built-in filter. Basically a brew basket in a pod form. Basically how it works is that this machine scans an NFC recipe card on the pod to automatically set the perfect grind size, temperature, bloom time, pour pattern, and more, all tailored by the roaster for that specific coffee. You pour the beans in, and the empty pod becomes the dripper that catches the ground and receives the water. And don't worry, the XPods are made out of compostable materials for eco-friendliness. The list goes on because the XBloom Studio is also a smart application. It connects via Bluetooth to the XBloom companion app, unlocking a dashboard of options. Through the app, you can create, adjust, save, and even share brew recipes with the community. You get a real-time visualization of the brew process. Imagine seeing a graph of your brew temperature and flow rate as it happens. That one's especially special for any coffee nerds out there. And you're also not just locked into that, you can tweak dozens of parameters to your heart's content. Everything from grind size to water temperature to brew ratio to bloom time to pour patterns and flow rate can be customized. This can sound a bit overwhelming, but do not worry because the app also offers a library of user-generated and roaster-crafted recipes to try. So if you're a beginner, you can just simply pick a recipe and press brew. Finally, one of its last features that we want to talk about for the XBloom is that it has flexible automation levels. The XBloom lets you choose how hands-on or hands-off you want to be. It has 3 modes of automation, which are all nicknamed Autopilot, Copilot, and Freesolo for anyone that climbs out there. In Autopilot, you literally just tap a button, the machine will read the recipe from an NFC card or a saved setting and take care of everything else. You don't even have to worry about any phones or anything like that. Just tap and go. This is perfect for those mornings where you're barely awake and sometimes you just want your coffee right then and there. The second mode is Copilot mode, and it's for when you want to use your own beans or tweak things. You dial in a recipe on the app or adjust an existing one and let the machine execute it precisely. Finally, for those that have seen the Alex Honnold movie, Freesolo mode gives you manual control using the machine's knobs and onboard interface. You can adjust the variables on the fly. It's like flying a plane yourself, guided with the machine's instrumentation. In Freesolo, the XBloom can essentially act as a super smart pour-over stand. You decide when to bloom, when to pour, how fast, all that, and etc. And it's all through the control of your fingertips. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced coffee nerd, these graduated levels of control means the machine meets you where you're at. As you can see, the XBloom Studio is absolutely feature-packed. It manages to be beginner-friendly with one-touch simplicity and foolproof presets, while also deeply customizable for the enthusiasts out there who want to experiment. This balancing act of automation and personalization really defines what the XBloom is all about. The XBloom coffee machine in many ways is just a glimpse into the future of home coffee. It manages to be friendly and accessible for someone who just wants a great cup with minimal effort, while also being a powerful tool for the coffee aficionado who loves to experiment. It takes care of the precise pouring and timing so you can savor the flavors and the experience, whether you have 30 seconds to press a button or an entire morning to play around. The XBloom Studio is like having a passionate coffee professor and a diligent lab assistant wrapped into one intuitive machine. It brings high-end cafe techniques into your home in a way that's both fun and convenient. Now, is it necessarily for everyone? Perhaps not if you're perfectly happy with your $20 drip machine or if you never drink pour-overs, but for those who crave cafe-quality pour-over coffee every single day and love the idea of mastering the craft without the mess and guesswork, the XBloom is a game changer. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to check out more about the XBloom, please feel free to visit our website at 8ouncecoffee.ca. Feel free to like and share this video to anyone that might be interested in a new coffee machine, and be sure to check us out on our other social media. This is Ryan from 8ounce. We'll see you next time.